Welcome to Austria. The hills are alive with the sound of Porsche. We are here to test drive the all-new Porsche Cayenne Coupe. And one of my favorite SUVs is the Cayenne. So what they've done, they've taken that already great SUV and they've made it even better. The new Cayenne Coupe is based off of the latest third generation Porsche Cayenne. Obviously, the biggest change is the appearance. It's a coupe, even though it's four-door, and it's the same as what everyone else is doing in the industry, like BMW with their X6, Mercedes with their GLC and their GLE. Well, now it's time for Porsche to get into the game. I gotta be honest, I'm not a huge fan of these SUVs that have turned themselves into coupes. In fact, I would normally take the conventional version of the SUV over any of these coupes. But this one really might win me over. The styling is athletic. It really brings out a lot of emotion. The proportions are sharpened. The windshield has a steeper rake. The roof is 20 millimeters lower now. And the rear is also wider, as well as the axle track. The license plate now is in the bumper opposed to being on the hatch, and that really also gives it a really cohesive look. Standard are 20-inch wheels, but there's also a lightweight sport package that comes with 22-inch lightweight wheels. Along with that, you also get a carbon fiber roof. That alone reduces the weight by 21 kilograms and of course lowers the center of gravity. All other Cayenne Coupes though come with a standard panoramic glass roof. This runs the entire length of the vehicle. It does not open, but it does have a sunshade. In the back, there's a roof-mounted spoiler, and on the deck, there's also a brand new active spoiler. So it extends 135 millimeters out when you're going at speeds of 90K and up. This is all to increase downforce. Overall, they've seemed to really achieve a sports car look in an SUV body. The inside is just as sporty as the outside. I love the gauge display behind the steering wheel. You have your analog gauge in the center, that big tack, and then you have two 7-inch screens, kind of a teardrop shape on either side of it. It's the same as in the 911 and the same as in the regular Cayenne. And then to the side, you have a beautiful 12.3-inch LCD display, and it's got a lot of real estate, especially for navigation on the roads that we've been driving here in Austria. It's great for that. Does have Apple CarPlay. Android Auto is not available, unfortunately. Standard are leather seats on this. I mentioned the panel roof or the carbon fiber roof. Now, if you get the carbon fiber roof, it's a lot darker than what it looks here right now. But if you get the lightweight sport package with the carbon fiber roof, you also get a checkered houndstooth type of seating material instead of the leather. In the center, you have a glass display similar as in the 911, or of course, the same as the new Cayenne as well. You can get a few fingerprints on it, but it is quite easy to use. I've gotten used to that now. Now in the back, standard are two individual kind of bucket seats, and then you have your holder, your tray, and your armrest that comes down. But if you want, you can opt for the 2+1, which is more of a bench seat, and it's no extra charge. I'd probably get the 2+1 because you get the extra seat belt, an extra seat, more utility. Room-wise, it has ample room. Why? Because the regular Cayenne, the seats actually slide back and forth. Well, on the Cayenne Coupe, they do not slide back and forth. So since they took out the mechanics of the seats to make it do that, they can save room, and they've lowered the seat down by 30 millimeters. And basically, the seat is set as far back as it can if it was a regular Cayenne. So let's go for a drive now. Now, we've been driving for a day and a half in Austria. Roads are beautiful here. Not real high-speed roads though in this area. We're going through a lot of little towns, but we've had some good weather. Yesterday was beautiful, and we were driving this hot lava orange Cayenne Coupe, and then right now when I'm filming this, it's raining. So the weather changes quite a bit here. But all in all, yeah, really nice twisty roads here. Some of them are very, very narrow though. So, power plants, what do you have? Well, the same as the regular Cayenne. You have the base Cayenne, which comes with a 3-liter V6 turbo engine, and it puts out 335 horsepower. Then you have what we have here, which is a gem, I'm telling you. Listen to that. And that is their 2.9-liter twin turbo V6. Now, the difference between these new twin turbos is they've taken the turbos and they put them within the V of the engine. And what that does is it shortens the rooting. So it eliminates a lot of turbo lag. So you put it all together and you get 434 horsepower and 406 pound-feet of torque. This comes also standard with the Sport Chrono package. You have your drive select or your wheel here, your performance wheel. We can go to Sport, go Sport Plus. Oh yeah. Man, that is amazing. And then you get to the big boy, which is the Cayenne Coupe Turbo, which we also drove. So that's the V8 twin turbo. It uses the same type of technology for the turbos there, but that puts out a whopping 541 horsepower. Now the biggest difference, of course, there is a difference in power, but I think this is probably the one to get. It just feels nimbler because it's got less weight since it's got a smaller engine. Whoa, man, these streets are so narrow. I don't know if you can see the cars that are passing me. They're basically going over the line. Regardless of what model Cayenne you get, power is fed through an 8-speed Tiptronic automatic transmission, and of course, they're all equipped with Porsche's all-wheel drive system. I've only ever driven the first generation Cayenne, and that was only for a few laps on a racetrack years ago. And of course, it was a lot bulkier than its sports car siblings we were driving, but when pushed, you could really feel the Porsche DNA come through it. On the street, you'll definitely feel very confident with this new third generation Cayenne. It almost feels under-challenged, and regular speed limits just seem archaic compared to the capabilities of the vehicle. This could have been cured with a little quick blast on the Autobahn to let it stretch its legs. Everyday SUV drivers will love the greater outward visibility from an SUV and the planted drive the Cayenne provides, all while being able to zip to 100K from zero in under 5 seconds in this S model. It really is quite amazing what Porsche has done with this Cayenne over the last 3 generations. They really have refined it so much, yet it still can be rugged. It is very capable off-road, but on-road, they have taken a lot of the essence of their driving characteristics of their 911s and their Boxsters and the Caymans, and it's all encompassed within this SUV. Sure, it's higher, but that's also great because it's easier to get in and out of. But you have that wonderful driving feeling that if you've driven Porsches, you know what I mean. Handling wise, this does come standard with the air suspension, does a great job sucking up all the bumps. It's adjustable, but you can also get the PDCC, the Porsche Dynamic Chassis Control, which gives you that really nice flat ride. There's also rear wheel steering. There are so many different options you can get for your Porsche Cayenne Coupe. And then brake wise, well, this thing is gonna stop on a dime, that's for sure, because this is equipped with Porsche's carbon ceramic brakes. Great option if you want the ultimate in braking, but it is gonna set you back $10,000. I could drive this coupe all day long, even in the rain. Every part of the drive is so well connected, yet I'm isolated from some of the harsh bumps, yet I can feel everything. Everything is just dialed in on a Porsche. Now let's talk about price. Obviously, when we talk about Porsche, it's no surprise that this is not gonna be inexpensive. So the base Cayenne Coupe starts at just over $80,000. Not too bad. Then you get to the S that we have here, which I think this is the one to get with that 2.9 liter twin turbo V6. And that starts at $101,000. And then you get to the big boy, that turbo with the V8 twin turbo, and that starts at $148,000. Now remember though, with Porsche, there are a lot of a la carte options. For example, this particular Cayenne Coupe that we are driving right now is the Cayenne S, starts at $101,000, but it has so many options, including those carbon ceramic brakes, that price as tested for this one, $165,500. So yes, it is not an inexpensive proposition, but if you have the money and you are looking for something that is capable on-road, off-road, has the comfort of a luxury premium vehicle, you have room in the back, it still has utility, yet you have all the sportiness that you could ever want, especially an SUV, this is the one to get. Plus, there aren't a lot of them on the road yet. If you like the video, hit the thumbs up, and if you want to see more everyday reviews, hit the subscribe button. Thanks for watching.